wants to play some Tecmo Bowl? I do. Week 16 matchup here. The Sharks going up against the Pandora Bandits. And the Sharks sitting pretty number 2 in the power rankings. And with a very impressive number 1 league-leading point differential. 234 points. They have dominated. Going up against the Bandits, hanging in there at 8-6. And let's see what kind of action we got going here. Week 16, obviously, playoff implications all over the place at this stage in the game. Sharks coming in 10-4. Many teams at 10-4. I was going to ask Bobby if this was the season we had the most teams with 10-plus wins at this point. And there they dump that off. Flint for the Bandits. Tanis, the half-elf, and he's got Flint. Does he realize all the Dragonlance connections we have here? I sure should hope so. And he's going to have his WR1. Can he find Hammerlock? It's a too high of a throw. That is painful. Now they go into motion here. Tanis is going to keep it, swing to himself, not crazy fast. Drumps it off to the little dwarf. Flint Fireforge is out to the 40-44. There we go. Say Flint Fireforge getting out to the 44 pretty fucking fast. And you will see some potential problems there. He tries to lead Jacobs. Oh, a great diving defensive play to knock that ball away. Oh, and then it's a call play. They're all over him. Big trouble. Steve Atwater gets the sack for the Sharks. So now back in their own territory. They try that same play. This time it's WR2's open. Can he find him? He does, right between the seam. He's not that fast, but Jacobs is going to trot on down to the 15. Big pickup for the Bandits. Coming through in the clutch early on. Can he get the ball off? Oh, he had the call. They had the receiver open. But when Ed Reed stares deep into your soul, you pee a little bit, you shit a little bit, and then you just go down. There's Calypso making a nice move off of a potentially busted play. 3rd and 8 now. Will they have to settle for a field goal? They can get the first, and it looks like they have Flint open for it. Oh, he tries to force it in and is successful. I would have done the quick check down to pinch to Flint, but he got it into Brick. Now what do we do? Now it's the run from Calypso, who turns invisible. Many people feel that feature is unfair this season, as it certainly happened to me a few times. But Tyrene Calypso puts on the ring of invisibility, moves into another dimension, has to forge against Nazguls for 3 yards. But other than that, it is worth it. Obviously, he took 10 years off his life and sold a part of his soul while he did it. But he also scored a touchdown for a digital Tecmo Bowl league. What more could be more important? And speaking of brilliance and fantasy, Brandon Sanderson with the great return all the way to the 38 of the Bandits, short field for this incredibly high-powered offense of the Sharks. And he's going to lead him in just the right spot. Ricky Waters is tied up, but not after an 18-yard gain. So knocking on the red zone here. Beeman's going to have some pressure, though. Rise Strong Fork is in there. That sounds like another fantasy guy. And, oh, he was dreaming dreams it was going to be the flea flicker. They do not have that play in the playbook. But the defender got confused, wanted to blow it up. Let's see. Line holds. Everybody's covered. Double covered. Knocked away there. So that's going to bring up 4th and 16. They couldn't quite penetrate that red zone. Now it's a field goal from the bottom half. O'Shea is going to go pigeon-toed on the plant foot. Nobody ever recommends that. And he does it, and there it is. And, oh, they're getting some breaks here. He's got Hammerlock. This time, he is firing Sir Hammerlock. Can he get a diver? The 20, the 10. No one can catch him. A feeble dive at the end. They punch it in, Sir Hammerlock, and now it is a 2 TD score. Patricia, really, my name is Tanis the half-elf. Takes a long time to line it up, and too long. They don't even get the kick off. So there's a bright spot. for the Sharks. Sanderson had that beastly return. He's one of the league leaders in returns. Look at him adding to his stats here. What a stud he is. With an incredible YouTube presentation as well. And so he's got his little dump off. Does he have the speed for it? No, it's a diving interception. How often do you see that, folks? That was impressive. A diving INT at the 22. I thought he was going to thread the needle successfully. Now he's got too many, even leads Jacobs, who has butterfingers, and drops that shit. They try to plunge up the middle. He is met. I don't even think he was tackled, but they were fearing for his ankles, and so they blew the whistle way early. God, again, they leave the deep man, Sir Hammerlock, open. Can he get a jump? He does. To the 40. It's a foot race. No one will catch him. Holy shit. It is now a 3 TD lead for the underdog Bandits in P2 as well. The Sharks are reeling. However, folks, I will remind you, we still have 14 minutes of Tecmo time left, which is an eternity. Does make that extra point, so 20-0. Let's see what Sanderson can do. He's been the only bright spot thus far for the Sharks. Comes flying up. Oh, gets the block, but is stopped short of the 20. So great job coveraging one of the most dangerous men on the field. Let's see, are they going to try to fit this in? It looked like he left the tight end. It looked like it don't fucking matter because they knocked that down. Blitz up the middle. He is flattened. And so this high-powered offense, stuttering. Let's see what they can get going here. All it takes is one play. They've left a man wide open. Owens in stride. And a huge pickup. And then he coughs up the ball. Just when they were trying to get started. They need a stop here. They can't go down 4 scores. They do get him, but he's inside the red zone. Holy shit, at the 17 with his dump off. Oh, terrible throw. Had the man right up the middle for an easy 10, maybe a score. Now it's shotgun formation, and he does have him open once again. They had the perfect call. You just got to loft that ball in and trust yourself, but he decided to take a knee. Now will they have to settle for 3? God, they are leaving that deep man open. Did he push it too far? And it's a touchdown despite the coverage. The Sharks thought they were there, thought they were going to knock it away, but the defender is left with nothing left but to hold his head in shame. And it's a big kick. There's a man there, but they sneak it through. So 27-0. Everyone's mouth is open as the Sharks are getting clobber-knockled here early on by the Bandits, and then Sanderson falls down. He's going to take off himself. No, he's going to try. Oh, a great little... They must have a sub for that guy because he sucks. Double back set for Beeman. And a lot of pressure. Oh, if only it was that flea flicker, they would have fucked that up. A lot of effort for 3 on that play. This does have a man wide open. Damn, that defender closed quick. Great job covering both, but they did thread the needle. I don't even think the computer thought the defender was that fast. Now here comes some motion. They're going to hand it off to Washington, who's just going to pick up a couple. Washington for a couple. 1.5. All right, shotgun formation in field goal range. They go conservative. They may get the first. Oh, great angle by the defender. And they say, fuck it. We are down by 27. It is 4th and go. Called play. Sorry. Oh, now they wish they had kicked that field goal. 30 seconds left for the half elf. Again, they've left a deep man wide open. Can he throw it to him? He stopped his route. If he gets 2 divers, oh, he's down. Will they have time for the field goal? They call a timeout brilliantly. Sometimes they just try to rush those guys out. So they do have a chance here to pad this lead, make it 5 scores. It looks like a good kick. No one's there. He knocks it through. What a stunning half. Mechanic Scooter finishes just 10 minutes of brilliance on one side of the ball. And they are up 30-0. So, looking for a change of fates here. We know the Sharks can put up serious points. Believe they've scored more points than anybody in the league. We've already talked about their incredible point differential. Oh, now they've left many guys open. Beeman says, fuck it, I'm pretty fast. I'm going to take it myself. And he picks up 17, although I would have tossed the ball. Shotgun for Beeman. Nope, they're going to hand it off to Washington. That play is read well. 2nd and 10. Looks like they're going right back to it. I don't like the call. And they read that defense. Oh, flattened. 3rd and 9. Huge 3rd down. They are in field goal range. They were in field goal range. Sheriff Juno shut that play down. And now they're going to punt. And there's all sorts of helmets being thrown on the sideline. They don't even punch it in. And they gained 2 yards as a result from not kicking it all the way in. I guess it was a chance of a fumble. That kick returner did look like he sucked. And they've got the little Brick. Oh, somehow Brick gets the catch. Look at him avoiding all the divers. God, nothing can seem to go right for the Sharks. Here comes motion. Gonna have the little dwarf for the check off. He fires it to him. That's fine. They'll take the 5. 2nd and 5 now in the Sharks' territory. Oh, this time they're all over it. And Madman Kelly with a liver punch as he goes down. There's Calypso, who has speed and has the 1st down. They do a quick handoff to Calypso. He gets the 1st. He may have a touchdown here. Oh, great. That was a TD diving tackle. But they are now inside the red zone. I mean, you feel like the game's over, but a touchdown would just be insurmountable. Called play. They're going to shut him down. Madman Kelly. Happy to hear his name announced over the loudspeaker. And again in there, this time Jerry McKinnon with a sack. So at least they come strong. They'll still keep it within 5 TDs, but that sounds a little crazy. This looks low, and they doink it in anyway. So a field goal does them no good. It's 5 TDs or nothing. With only 6 minutes of time left, 6.5. They basically need Sanderson to take this to the house. And he's going to get wrapped up at the 27. Let's see what the Sharks can do here. They're going to run with Washington. I know sometimes the goal is to switch strategies, but that ain't going to work. They try it again. Another run to Washington. I mean, he may get a 1st down, but what the F? God, they have completely switched. He's not even... Oh, he fights hard. You got to give him credit. He's still short, though. 4th and 1. They're going to have to punt. The coaching staff is in an uproar. Oh, God, great job to get that punt off. Punter completely flattened. Craig sees a wall of Sharks coming at him. They need a fumble here, and they don't get it. So now it's the offset formation. They have been they've been unlucky as fuck, but they have been a little bit lucky with a string of called plays here these last 5 or 6. Again, they get it again. They're going to need a fumble strip or something. They're going to need to get lucky as hell on the onside kicks if we have any chance of a game. Oh, no, okay. They do have the tight end. He forces it to Jacob. Stupid throw. When he had the tight end open. So that will force a punt. They could use... I don't even know if they want a safety here. One second left. Sanderson's got speed. Gets around the first wave. He is on the side. Tossing people. Sanderson may be the spark. And Sanderson with a second left. That's actually unfortunate because now they're going to kick a deep kick. They're not going to go for the onside because it's still the third quarter. But hey, tats off to Sanderson for breaking that goose egg. Taking it through. We've been singing his praises all the way. This time, Craig trying to do his own little impression of Sanderson, but cannot. As we predicted, they did punt it deep. Oh, and they've left a guy open. He gets the throw off quick. Hammerlock. It's a good throw. This is devastating. And so now they are in the 15. So just when you thought maybe this high-powered Sharks offense was suddenly going to start turning shit on, they've left a couple men open. He fires to Brick for 9.5. I'm assuming that's Brick from, you know who. Anchorman. Go fuck yourself, San Diego. Oh, great tackle there. So this will bring up. This is big, though, because, again, it's going to force a touchdown. There's somebody there. Can they get the block? They do. They need a scoop and score on this play. And he ain't going to score, but he does at least scoop. The time is ticking. Look at Beastman. Oh, unfortunately, the clock is... This is not a kickoff return. The clock is running. But, God, could you envision a 35-33 where just everything has changed in favor of the Sharks for these last 3.5 minutes? But they need to get rolling and rolling real quick. That super slow tight end is just killing them. He's got to be a sub. Thompson is there. Can't come through with it. They're used to the star. They do have a man open, but they're going to run into coverage. And Beeman trying to do things himself, but I mean, just 11 yards is not enough, friend. It's not enough. Any other time in the game, sure. Not down by fucking 26. He does fire it off to Owens. Oh, the pressure in his face. Threw it off his back foot. Couldn't put it in the right spot. Now they're doing the run to Washington. It just ain't going to happen today, folks. The crowds are beginning to disperse. The fins on the back. Those little shark fins are drooped over like an orca kept in captivity. Is there a sadder sight? I don't know. Does have a man open here. We let him into the sideline, and the receiver could not keep his feet, and that's an encapsulation of the entire day. Finally, something goes right, but no, it goes wrong. They have not covered the deep guy once. It's just ridiculous. And now he's looking to pad some stats. Touchdown, Hammerlock. And the Sharks just want to tap out. A little bit of pressure on the kick. It doesn't matter, so they put up a 40-pointer. This will hurt the point differential. Here comes Sanderson. He's been their only bright spot, their only score. He does a great job staying in the middle of the field, getting chased, brought down. Big return. Poor dude is out there playing for himself. Got some pressure. Got Owens. And they do get the TD. So at least they erase that little bonus 7 points that they put in. Regular kick right down the middle. So they're now down by 26. Let's see what happens. They're going to get that onside. But they're going to try. They're going to do the onside is what I meant to say. However, I think that was Tanis who got it. And they finally cover the deep man. Oh, Tanis was going to take off. Madman Kelly has at least racked up a few sacks. Haven't seen this play all game. Calypso trying to get the outside. Cannot. They finally cover the deep man. They leave. Oh, God. Butterfingers down there. Can't do anything. So out trots the punt. It is blocked. Too little, too late. 30 seconds here. Again, trying to save that point differential. If they can put another TD on, they'd appreciate it. He gets a little lucky with the nose tackle getting bumped off, but does the check down for 7. Last play of the game. 5 seconds. Will they cover the deep man? He could toss it down. He's fast himself. Is anybody there? And they do tackle him at the 5. Not quite like getting stopped at the 1 to win the fucking Super Bowl. But look at that. They gave up 474 yards. Only managed 180 basically of offense. And so there you go. Hammerlock. 6 catches for 330, and the Bandits put a whooping on the Sharks.